You give me this energy. It is like you set me free. Chasing highs to stay alive. But if I'm with you, I'll survive.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Amanda. I have been working at my mom and dad's house, fixing up their home just a little bit, nothing drastic. I have just finished my aunt and uncle's and made a little series about that. So if you want to go back and watch that, all those videos are up on my channel. I've been working on my sister's room. There is a couple of videos on that. If you want to go back and catch up, you can do that. Today, I wanted to get it finished. This was Saturday, September 16th, and I just wanted to knock it out. So I got there at 9 o'clock in the morning and ended up not leaving until 9:30 at night. So to say I was exhausted was an understatement. I did have Heather's help and Kennedy's help throughout the day, and then Kaylin helped me some, my mom helped me some. There was just everybody in and out. But a lot of times I just work better if I'm by myself. I don't mean without Heather. Of course, Heather helps. She's a huge help. So if I have her, it's amazing. But other than that, there's not a whole lot that Allison or Kaylin or my mom or anybody like that can do. A lot of times they're just in the way. So I know Allison will ask sometimes to help me paint, and I'll get paint ready for her and she'll paint 5 minutes and be done, and I've just dirtied up a paintbrush and a rolling pin, and I know it's help and I do let her help time to time, but a lot of times if I'm in a hurry, it's just basically a waste of time for me to get everything ready for her to help, or anybody else really. So Kennedy did offer, but she was in ETSU clothes. She didn't have any old clothes with her, so I was like, nope, just get out. But anyway, I'm just finishing up painting the trim here. The trim that I had already painted, I wanted to go over and give it a second coat because you can see through this pretty good. So I give what was already painted a second coat. After this dries, I go back and give this another coat. But stick around, this is probably one of the most drastic makeovers that I've done, and it's probably the hardest. I don't know if it was just because I was rearranging furniture and all that, but it kicked my booty, but it turned out so good, so it was well worth it.
Until you came, I was breathless when we first met. Couldn't keep my hands away. I was speechless when we first met. Yeah, you took the pain away. Didn't mind my scars, mend my broken heart. Life was dull until you came. Now I see in color again.
Like I said, Heather was in and out on this day, so she had some errands to run and just some things to do. So when she got a break, she would come change clothes and help me. And I don't ever ask her to do that. She always volunteers to do that. I know one night I said, I'm going to my mom's to paint a little bit. And she was like, can't I go? And I was like, well, of course you can. But she just enjoys doing it too. She said she would love to be able just to do like remodels for a career. And I was like, well, girl, we're not that good. But I get your point. We went to At Home in Johnson City and we picked out a lot of decor. They had everything 50% off that we bought. We looked through the clearance and we got everything 50% off, and we looked for things with a touch of gold. And I have no idea what I'm doing or saying here. I thought that I'd crop that out, but I'm not going to go back and fix that. Don't know what I was saying, but it must have been funny. Anyway, we got everything with a touch of gold. I thought that just looked so good because she's got, you know, a few gold hexagons on the other wall. You'll see everything that we bought in the end, but it turned out so good. It was so cute. I told Heather at the end of this, I said, we could have bought the wallpaper for what we spent on decor, but it's much cuter, I think. I'd rather spend the money on the decor just to fix her room up a little bit. She's 15 now, so she's grown out of all the baby stuff, and she just needed a more grown-up looking space. So I was so glad to get rid of the blue. I hated the Smurf blue. That always drove me crazy. So when she asked me to paint renovate her room, I was like, yes, ma'am.
But I don't know how, 'cause every time I bump right into you, I get all tongue-tied. Want you to know me, but I'm way too shy. I can't just go around admitting that it's you I like. I wish that I had guts enough to flirt a little, but I'm too scared I'll fail. I wish that I could listen to the voice inside me, a voice that always says, give it a go, don't waste your time, 'cause you're running out. Give it a go and ask around, only takes one try, yeah. Even if she tells you no, then at least you know. So give it a go, give it a go. I just can't read you when you pass me by. Sometimes you look my way and say my name.
I did crop out a lot of this painting and I sped a lot of it up. I had over 5 hours of footage to edit and I cut it down to 24 minutes. And I know a lot of you guys say you like the longer videos, but there's just only so much painting that can be interesting. I don't really think you guys would want to see 5 hours of painting. But I started painting this wall the hush gray. I didn't think I was going to have enough paint to finish it. Kaylin really wanted all 3 walls armory, but I have a gallon of this paint. My aunt actually bought me a gallon of the armory paint when I was at her house because I loved it so much. She bought it for me to do some in my laundry room or just wherever I want to put that in my house. So I didn't want to use all of it up, but I knew if I just painted one wall, I would have plenty left. So I decided to paint this wall armory, and I thought some of that gold might pop off this color. If you guys ever go with the armory color, it is a base 3, and no matter what brand you get it in, it goes on weird. It's just glotchy. It does not cover well. Like I said, no matter what brand, that wall took 2 coats to get all of that blue out. I will say the hush gray, when I painted that on top of this blue, because I did not primer and I probably should have, but when I painted on top of this blue, it only took 1 coat, but it made this gray look great, in my opinion. I know it probably comes off a little different on video, but it just changed the color and I ended up loving it. I think it's so pretty. I think it actually looks better on this blue wall than it does my mom's living room walls. But like I said, we just sped some of this up and yeah, we're just painting. After we paint, we start rearranging furniture and getting all the decor up on the wall. That's the fun part, and I probably should have waited until today to have went back over there and hung up that decor because it was getting late. Tennessee-Florida game was on. Heather, I know, was dying to go watch that. She had it playing on her phone though, and I told her, I was like, why don't you just go on home? Like, I'm good, I can hang this stuff by myself, but she would not, so she stayed and helped, and I did appreciate that so much.
Feeling really bad, got a whole lot of problems, but they're always about you. I'm trying my best, but I don't know how to solve them. I don't know what to do. I need some time on my own to figure out what I want. 'Cause baby, right now I don't know. Feels like I'm riding solo. You got me thinking about all of the problems in us. I know it's sad, but we both know maybe it's time that I let you go. like I'm riding solo. You got me thinking about all of the problems in us. Know it's sad, but we both know maybe it's time that I let you. I need some time on my own to figure out what I want. Cause baby right now I don't know. Feels like I'm riding solo. You got me thinking about all of the problems in us. I know it's sad but we both know maybe it's time that I let you.
We had put 2 coats on this wall and let that dry. It was actually still drying when we moved furniture around it. We put the bed up against it. We had a fan on it and it didn't bump anything, so it was fine. I was worried it wouldn't dry in time for me to hang the decor, but it did. But being the awesome sister that I am, when I moved Kaylin's bed, she had tons of clothes and junk and trash and all that up under it. And I was so sweet that I shoved it back under the bed where it was. Instead of going through it, I did not have time. So I left that for her to do. We crammed every bit of this junk back up under the bed, and then I did write her out to Mom when we revealed the room to them. At this point, Kaylin hadn't been back in the room in a while. I kicked her out. I wanted it to be a surprise, and Mom didn't come in here either. I think Dad did peek his head in a few times, but we did not let Mom or Kaylin see this. So we moved all this furniture around. I put the bed up against this wall, and my mom did not want it against the wall. She said it's hard for me to make that bed and change those sheets, and Kaylin really wanted it against the wall so she would have more floor space. And Kaylin told Mom, she said, I changed the sheets anyway. You don't make my bed. And Mom was like, well, that's true. If you can do it, that's fine. So we put it up against the wall for now. And Heather was vacuuming the floor up. I was dusting everything off, putting everything where I thought it would be a good spot. I gave her my old nightstand. My mom and Dad had this nightstand when I was growing up, and I asked Mom how old it was, and she said she got it when she was pregnant with me, and it was my granny and papa's, and they had had it probably 10 years. So that nightstand is about 53 years old. So I wanted to keep that. I told her she could use it, not to do anything with it, but it gave her 2 more drawers just to put like her glasses, her Bibles, things like that. So that's what I put in those drawers. She had a vanity that we had took out, and we brought that back in, and she did not have a chair for it. Her chair had broke, and I'm wanting to think that Allison was the one that broke it. So I told Heather, I said, we should get her one of those chairs. They're just $21 at Walmart. So Heather said she would run to Walmart and get one, and I said, no, I didn't mean right now. I meant just, next time we're out. Heather was going to go to Walmart and get it because, Heather has to fix things and make everything perfect. And I told her, I said, just go to the house and get mine. It's already put together. It's going to be so much quicker. And then I'll get another one next time I go to Walmart. So Heather went to Walmart this morning. Her and Kennedy went and got their oil changed, and she picked me up another chair. So all is well. Nobody is chairless, but you're fixing to see the reveal, and I think it turned out so good. I do need to get a white paint pen and touch up these hexagons. If you'll notice, there's a few places that just need to be touched up from where paint has, bleeded or ran or I got out of the lines. So, but anyway, I think it looks so good. I'll insert a picture of my devotional at the end so you guys can see that. And thanks so much for watching. I love you. Remember, Jesus loves you so much, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Never knew that it could feel this way when you're lying next to someone. You don't even need to play pretend, 'cause you're fine the way you are. And wanna know you better. Give me every detail. I won't judge you, as you know. I could stay forever when you're lying in my arms. My heart is open. It just took some time. Now I just hope that you'd stay for a little while. You fix what's broken when you make that smile. So just stay for a little while. So just stay for a little while.
I didn't think that I would find that someone who's as honest as you are. The way you make me feel at night when I am vulnerable and it's cold outside, but you make it alright. I could stay forever when I'm lying in your arms. Oh,
My heart is open. It just took some time. Now I just hope that you stay for a little while. You'll fix what's broken when you make that smile.
so just stay for a little while.
So long when you go, and I can't get enough of you. So can't you stay a little while? I don't want you to leave, so please stay with me.
Stay for a little while.
Stay for a little while.
Hey, yeah.
My heart is open. It just took some time. Now I just hope that you stay for a little while.
You fix what's broken when you make that smile. So just stay for a little while.
My heart is open. It just took some time. Now I just hope that you stay for a little while. You fix what's broken when you make that smile. Stay for a little while. Stay for a little
That looks so good.
Everything that was under that bed is still under that bed.
Okay.
Trash, everything. I'd have her go through it. This is my favorite spot.
Yeah, it's
I
cute.
love that. And look, you have my heart.
Oh,
And there are pictures. But I like the gold. The touches of gold everywhere. Do you?
yeah, gosh, it looks so good.
I like the armory now.
Yeah,
I mean, it turns out pretty and it dries so pretty. You can look at it wet and you think, oh God. But it's so pretty. That was Jim's color. Jim picked armory. Kaylin, come here.
Can we both come? No.
Yeah.
Let me open the door. It looks so good.
Look up there and look at your light switch.
What's wrong with my light switch? Oh yeah, that's so pretty. What's wrong with the light switch?
It has a Bible verse over it. And your lamp.
The only thing I saw was enough, known, and that's
And that color looks so good with gold.
why does it look
does.
so big? It looks good.
I put your vanity over there just to give you something different. I hung those pictures and I hung that little shelf. And the bed's against the wall. How do you like that?
I like it a lot better.
It gives her a lot more room, don't it?
oh yeah.
Kaylin,
It
come here.
looks
I
better
have a
that-
seat.
How you like my chair? I know, and it goes up and down. Underneath there's a lever.
Hold on. It looks bigger. It looks.
Come over here. This is my favorite part. Come
Oh,
here.
and I also saw that.
and it looks better
Look at this. Look at the words.
That clock is not right, is it? Mama, is my room
Did you read it?
better than this?
Yeah. Where'd you get the frames at?
Well, this
Kaylin,
one I bought.
had
This
'em.
one you
Oh,
gave
okay.
me.
And then you're,
Okay,
hang
that's
on.
when I had Kennedy.
Then this is screwed into your door and it's not going nowhere.
Okay.
Well, if it was
Open
under
the
your
door.
bed, it's still under your bed.
Open the-
Your yearbooks are down there.
Oh,
Your computer and your bag.
Okay.
Everything that was on your dresser is in those nightstand drawers. Okay.
There wasn't nothing but on my wall and stuff like that.
And anything else is probably under your bed.
One, honey.
Allison's bed is like the platform bed and it's got the drawers underneath it. So she can't shove her crap up under the bed. So now when you look down the side of it, it's got so much trash.
No, I swear, I haven't even put anything under there.
Oh.
That was there.
No,
before.
I got them. I got them all out. And then it's that bad again. And she's got this headboard and it's like this thick.
I bought it.
And she puts her Stanley
I do,
cup, all
because-
kinds of bottles,
because
trash.
I don't have a nightstand next to me, so
You do have a nightstand.
I want black.
Do you like your lantern?
And let them paint it all armory. You told me the lighter it is.
I think it looks good just with that wall armory.
She said the lighter in my walls or the darker my curtains are. So now she's trying to tell me she'd get white curtains. And
I wouldn't even
Yeah,
put
I've got
curtains up,
dark-
but
I've got dark blue curtains, but I don't know if
dark
they're
blue.
I mean, I don't think it matters what color curtains you put up.
No, because there's a color. Even a light gray curtain would look good.
And this little stopper was yellow. I painted it white.
Where are my
Yeah.
old curtains at?
And on your drawer.
Will you put them
Then there was blue paint all over that plug-in outlet, so I just painted over it gray what was blue because it looked better than it being blue, you know.
Yeah.
But those are cheap. We can get some of those to
Did you
fix
show
that.
Payne this?
He just kind of stuck his head in and looked and grinned.
He had to leave.
I know this is so staged because my mom's filming and I'm not.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
What the freak?
That was a lot of work.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I know.
I think this might have been my hardest.
Messy
one
bun.
yet.
Her hair's too short.
You want
for
your
a
room
messy
done
bun.
now?
Yeah, but
No,
not right
Mom's
now.
next.
I gotta get my house cleaned back up.
Mom's next.
I ain't painting yours.
Gives me
Never
so
said she
much
would.
more room in here.
No.
She said she would. I said
No, we
she's-
just
Baby,
painted
can I
that
show
room.
the
I
camera
said
she's not even. You just painted this room too.
She probably already has.
Yeah, I know,
She
but
told
you
me. I
can-
said, Mom isn't even gonna have time to do mine, and she
You
said,
can tell them and tell them.
and
Okay.
this is so awkward.
It is awkward.
So,
No more, Laura.
she printed this off at the Cricket. And put
And
these
it's so
pictures.
funny. I
And
said it is so funny.
put these pictures up of me and Kaden. Can I attempt to
That's one of this.
She had to be able to use it.
I'll put this in the bloopers.
Waiting, wandering and fading. I know there is something more than this. I think I am ready for doing some changing. Oh God, there is something more than this. You can have all the world. I wanna be a shining light, live a life that shows through the darkness, a fire burning in the night, be a home for the world so broken, be a friend to the lonely, the joy that he showed me, make the broken things new, yeah, the only hope for you.